Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Studs Up. And this is the end of the year wrap up where I just kind of cover everything. I know it's not actually the end of the year yet, but I probably won't put a video out. So I was like, I'm going to film this early. That way I don't forget to do this. You may have noticed there was not a top 10 Lego sets list for this Christmas holiday season like I've done in years past, and I'll give you the honest truth of why there isn't one. I have a list, but there's not 10 sets on it. I think last year was a great year for Lego, but there's just not a ton that I necessarily feel like I should be recommending or that are really worth the money. I try to compile a list that is like really good stuff, and I actually had some stuff from like repeat years on that list as well, which I don't tend to like to do all that much, but it is what it was, and so that's why I did not put the video out this year. I'm just gonna go through, show off everything, kind of talk a little bit about what we did. What I got done in this last year, what's changed, and then going forward, what to expect. It's actually a big one there. Unbuilt, the Barracuda Bay built in a pirate ship form this year, so that's kind of cool. That's been fun to look at. Got this shelf here. I moved some Star Wars stuff down here to make space. Some sealed stuff down there. I actually picked up that Endgame Final Battle set. $30 at Costco. What a steal! Picked up a couple of those. Still have some other sealed stuff down there. Moved a lot of the sealed collection up into the attic this year. So if I forget where those are, I can look back on this video and remember they're in the attic. This guy, whew, what a great set. Oh, this guy's awesome. I love this set so much. He's super cool. Nifty little guy. Happy I picked him up last year. Dreams. That was this year. It's a theme. So that's cool. Some great, this is kind of my first year I started doing like the gifts with purchase and all that kind of stuff a little bit more, focusing more on that. Got those two guys early at the year. The Bionicle is what it is, but the Blacktron set's really cool. So got the Batmobile up top, of course. This is the Ninjago shelf here. Move some stuff around on this shelf to make room and move stuff, and so freed this all up for Ninjago. Moved some more of the bigger Ninjago stuff down at the bottom here, some of the more playset stuff. Castles! Whoa, big year for Lego Castle. I went hard into Lego Castle this year, and it has been so fun. I have the Crusaders Castle or the Lion Knight Castle. I got all three of the different versions of the Creator 3-in-1. Picked this one. I bought this one when it came out, and then I've picked the other two up at Bricks Minifigs within the last year. These are recent little wagon sets. Got both of these, the Wolfpack one, this one. Those are really cool, classic stuff. Picked up the Destiny's Bounty from the Ninjago movie recently from Bricks Minifigs. Got a great price on that. Super cool set. It's basically a pirate ship. So it's sick. It's so cool. It's such a good set. Hiding in back, we of course have the Ninjago Temple from the most recent Ninjago theme. I love that. That's a great one. Very cool set. Next shelf down, even more cool stuff. So this is a lot of Vikings. So I got the Viking Village, one of the best sets last year, truly. It's not a great play set. It's a great display set, not a great play set. But it's great. The Viking Longship. I have the two of the goat boats now, both converted into Viking longboats. Got that canoe. That's kind of cool. Majesto's workshop. I actually should probably move that over by my big castle. Not a great promo, but definitely one that I wanted to get. Don't want to miss out on it, because I feel like that'd be something I'd regret in the future. Eldorado's Fortress. Very cool set. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, though. I think Barracuda was cheaper when it came out, even though I think that was 2018-ish, around there. If not, no, it's sooner than that. 2020? I don't know. Not a bad set, just nothing crazy. The Monkey Kid Mountain in the back there. I haven't used it as much as I was hoping to, but it's still a very cool set. I think I got it for like $100 or something at Bricks and Minifigs, so it's like, what? Who cares? It's very cool, though. But takes up a lot of space. Rivendell, probably the coolest set I have had the pleasure of getting last year and building. I'm so excited for more Lord of the Rings stuff in the future. I'm going back reading the books now. I always knew the books and knew the movies and stuff, but just redoing it all now is so much fun. It's so much fun. Rewatching the Hobbit trilogy, a lot better than I remembered, so that's good. But this set is just crazy. I'm actually trying to get all the dwarves now, so those are the ones I have. But yeah, just great. I'm excited for what they do even more with this in the future. I sorted a lot of stuff here, even more stuff. So this is a lot of smaller castle stuff, some Space Police stuff. I have like Dino Riders. That's something I started doing for my castle stuff. All that kind of stuff is down there, which has been good to compile. Medieval minifigures. So I went hard into medieval minifigures, and I have even more of a lot of this stuff coming. So just this truly has been so much fun. It's always been something I've been into, but never really able to go down because it's always been so expensive and so inaccessible. But now that I'm older and have money to buy stuff, it's just been tons of fun to go through and actually be able to like do cool stuff with the Legos that you enjoy so much. And they're doing even more with Castle as it goes on, and it's just great. It's just great how they're really keeping it going. We're gonna head over to the shelf behind. This shelf is a little bit emptier, but that's because I moved some stuff, and I probably have some more moving around to do. Quite possibly the best Lego theme to come from last year is the Indiana Jones theme. Wow. These sets are awesome. So cool. Every single one of them is just amazing. They're the best. Like, they're so good. And it does show, this theme proves that there's not necessarily a Disney tax. Because these sets were really well priced. They're amazing builds, amazing sets. The prices were really good for what they were. And they're a Disney property. Sadly. If you've seen the new movie, you know what I mean. I got a Hobbit set, Prince of Persia, Chima, and Atlantis. Weird shelf up top here. Power Miners. This is another thing I think it was from this year. Because yes, I was gonna do a video on them. I scrapped that. I didn't like it. It was boring. But Power Miners is something I got into. Once again, something I've always looked at from afar. And then I went to Bricks and Minifigs, and they had all the sets. And I was like, well, shoot. Looks like I'm going to buy all of these sets. And I don't regret it. It's such a cool shelf to look at. It's so nostalgic and just such great builds, truly. Next down, Lionette Castle. Great little castle. Nothing crazy. Once again, I think this was something I got at Bricks and Minifigs. No figures, no nothing. It was just the build. I think I got it for a real good price. So, Helm's Deep. Wow. Just wow. This is actually a funny story how this came about. So I bought a bag of bulk at a convenience store, like a secondhand store. Came home, rummaged it through it, goes, shoot, bits of Helm's Deep in here. Okay, let me try to build this. All right, build. Well, shoot, I'm missing. Like, it was missing, like, the door, like, some of the walls. It was missing the keep. All right, that's fine. Later on, a family member goes, hey, found a bag of bulk for you. Here you go. well, shoot, there's the rest of Helm's Deep. So I was able to finish off all the wall and the DAC tower, and then a couple of days back, going to Bricks Minifigs, and well, they got the keep there for like $20, and I go, well, shoot, now I have a full Helm's Deep. So just sick, just such a good set, so fun, and it fits castle and all that stuff aesthetics perfectly as well. And we have the little castle there, my first castle set. The intro to the basement is the same. I have both of my Black Pearl and Queen Anne's Revenge, I think it's called. At the entrance, love these sets, amazing. Quite possibly one of the best priced Lego sets ever made. The spaceship from Classic Space, the remake, is amazing. I got the Parrot, about half of the Disney collectible minifig series, the Simpsons house, which honestly, I've been debating for a while what I want to actually do with that set, just because I don't do a ton with it, and it's a cool set, and I don't really want to sell it, but I also don't want to put it in my city. I just don't have space for it, and so it's a hard one. It's a hard one. And then I have just some miscellaneous adventure stuff in there as well. I am back again working on the medieval MOC. I had this boxed up in totes for storage because I just didn't have space. I got the card table out. I said, we're going to work on this, put some effort into it. I haven't done a ton of work on it so far, but I've done a little bit of work and a little bit of planning. I've decided to not do water there and just do a river running through it, do land over there. And it's just something fun to work on. Who knows how long I'll keep it out, how long I'll be working on it before I pack it up and put it away again. But it's always fun just to tinker around with a MOC, especially when you're waiting on your other MOC to get parts for your other MOC, and then your other thing is waiting on parts because you worked on that thing instead. It's always like that. You know that. Build table's a mess. Working on a building for the city here, but I'm waiting on some parts for that as I ran out of parts. I would love to clean this up soon. It's a lot of fun. Sorting, nothing really changed much on the sorting front for the Legos in the main area. It's definitely something that I'm just not going to deal with right now. It'll definitely be something when I'll tackle down the road in the future because it's just not something I have the time to deal with. Nor really the necessity is that pressing currently. 3D printing. That's not something that's Lego related, but it is something that I got into last year. It's so much fun. So cool. I've done a lot of cool stuff. I 3D printed a whole set of Stormtrooper armor. And just been great. A lot of fun. I haven't used it a ton recently just because I have been so busy. But it's a blast. If you want to get into a hobby like this, if you're in the trades industry or anything like this is something that you'd have a lot of fun with. The Lego City, we're going to skip over right now, and then we're going to take a look at our castle, of course. The castle was moved when I got Rivendell. It's moved over here. I still love this set. This set's just amazing in every way, in every conceivable way. It's great. It's such a cool set. It looks great. I have the little gift with purchase Forceman hideout, another great little set off to the side, and just awesome. Fully fitted with knights, full infantry, full everything. It's awesome. We're going to take a look at the Lego City now. Probably the biggest changes happened last year with the Lego City. As we did that whole back section there, I completed last year. So that's really cool. I'm looking over here right now because I did pick up the a new modular. The Main Street, is it Town Square, City Square, something like that. Got this Bricks Minifigs for $150, $120, $50. So just genuinely unbeatable price. So that replaced the Sesame Street and the other creator set, which were there. Those are on the floor now. But those will be finding new homes in the city very shortly. Once I get this fully intact, I will probably still put the train station off to the side. We have to see. I don't know. The zoo started reworking this year as well. Did the exhibits. Took a pause. Once again, parts don't have them currently. Very happy with how the redesign is going. We'll continue working on that in the future. It may suffer downsizing though. Because I want to spot those buildings. And so this would be what I would shrink, just because this is a very large thing. It needs to be large. But we'll see. I love the zoo, though. The theme park would be something I shrink, but I've already shrunk the theme park pretty substantially since its first conception. And I don't have any way of shrinking it further, I don't believe. Just because I do have to still fit that roller coaster and all the other stuff. And there's more stuff that I don't even have out that I would like to put in it as well. This is something that has been hiatus for a long time. Just because I haven't really been motivated to work on the theme park aspect of the city. I did the fencing last year, so this all got fenced. The airstrip all got fenced, which brings it all together. I really love the fencing. That turned out really good. The mine, the big change of this last year. The train, the mine, all this kind of stuff was just super awesome. I still am just so happy with how this all turned out. I think it looks really good. And I do think that when I blend this section with the rest of the city and make it all fit together and have this aesthetic, it'll look even better. But I'm really happy with how the mine is. The bike path turned out pretty good too as well. The side thing. This tree fell down. Timber! I'll stand you back up. Come on. There we go. Happy with how that worked. Still figuring out some of this stuff here. Same with the little farm here. We'll go on the other side in a sec here. I'll show you that again. Happy with how that turned out as well. That whole remodel. That was the main thing I did last year. I'll show you just the police station, hospital, and our fire station. Very happy with all those buildings. I have no plans in any time in the future to change how those are designed or how they look. This middle section will be getting a redesign soon. These here, that's where the new building's going to go. But these 3 buildings here will be getting full redesigns. This will be pulled out along with the bookshop will be pulled out. The church will be fully redesigned. Happy with the interior, hate the exterior. And the gas station will be redesigned. I love the base plate. I love how it fits in with the road. But the building and the part itself will be slightly redesigned to make it more fit the rest of the city. That's probably the last thing that will be done with that redesign. Though I will look at this shelf over here. City stuff, Winnie the Pooh, all that kind of stuff on the shelf here. I put a bunch of the smaller stuff in the tote under the table there to make room for further city work. This is all this stuff from the back here, along with that service station. Still happy with all this stuff. I think it all looks really good. I always have to remind myself that it is a custom hospital because, like, it's taller than the hospital in the Lego City was. So it is custom. It's 2 of them combined. School, still so cool. I love my school. I will probably work on the roof in the future to make it sturdier, but still very happy with how that all looks. These totes were where the card table was, so they will be moved eventually. I don't know when, but that's space, right? Airport, still love the design of my airport. Probably will be cleaned up and slightly modified in the future. I'll pull the roof off here. Still happy with the interior. Still happy with how it all looks. There, I think it all still works very well. The airstrip needs to be fully done. It will be a helicopter airport, so it won't have planes. It'll be purely for helicopters. So I will be either using or building a passenger helicopter that will carry people, because it's not big enough for a runway, but it is perfectly sized for a helicopter. And it will be like a passenger helicopter type thing is how my city will operate. This is the small dog training facility I made. Super small little area, and that's going to be how a lot of the stuff works. I do plan on making a small, like, either a police training scene or something. I picked up a bunch of the new, like, police training minifigures from the polybag. The farm, once again, I'm super happy with how the little farm community gardening thing looks. Very happy. Having a train is super cool. Wish it was bigger. I would love to in the future have the tracks actually connect all the way around the table, connect up to the other side. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Better shot of the mine here. Once again, just still thrilled with how it all turned out. I think it looks really good, especially, like I said, once I blend grass here along the racks, in the railway tracks. Look really good. Beach! Not much has changed. I remodeled this probably 2 years ago. It's stayed the same since then. I think this here blends really well together, but this just needs to be updated. It's my older style of building. I like it, but like just putting roofs on stuff. The shrimp shack, I love it so much. It'll be moved. The open back does not fit here, so it'll probably be moved over possibly there. That way the open faces against the back. Still happy with how the Krusty Krab, the rocks, all this stuff looks. It just needs a revamp, needs to look nice. It's pretty in shambles here. I just kind of put a lot of stuff here as I'm working, and it makes a mess. Like I said, just something I haven't really focused on recently. So, but definitely something that will be worked on in the future. But, yep. So, super cool. That is kind of a base update of everything then. I have covered the city, everything. Wow, that took a while. I just want to say a big thank you to you guys. As always, I know, like I said last year, I was going to cut back on videos. I think I only did like a handful last year, like 5 or 6. That's what to expect for this year. I'll highlight things that I think are cool. I'll highlight things that I think are interesting. I'll put out a couple shorts here and there of stuff that I just can't really focus on too much. And that'll just be what it is. City stuff is always pretty popular. You guys always seem to like that a lot. Like I said, I'm leaning more into the medieval stuff as well. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great holiday season. A Merry Christmas. Have a great New Year. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Studs out.